guys, so in this video we are going to see that how we can check whether the number is even or odd. It's very simple as it is in our mathematics. We are going to do it with the two approaches. Let me show you how we are going to do. Here I have created one flowchart for you, and that is the first way is we can create it with using the reminders, or we can create the same program with using the bitwise and operator. How? So let's move with the first approach, that we are going to use the reminder method. We all know that if we divide any number by 2 and if we get the remainder 0, then the number is said to be the even number. So if this condition, we are going to use the if condition over here. If the condition evaluates to be true, it will return true, else it will return false. And let's write the code for the same. So we are going to just create function. Yeah, creating function is always the best approach. So let we name the function as is even, and what we are going to do, we are going to pass a number n to it, and we are going to check it whether if the n modulus 2 is strictly equal to 0 then you need to return true, else you need to return false. Now we are just going to call the function, so let's take the n as a number 11 or 12, whatever. Now we are going to call the function is even, and we are going to pass the value n. The one way we can do so is to let's store this function in the variable result, and we can log out the result, that is console.log result. Let's run this code. So it evaluates to be true. That means the 12 is the even number. If we change the number by 30, then it will return false. Yeah, you can see here the output is false. I hope you are aware about this modulus operator. What this operator actually does is to calculate the remainder. Whatever the number we are going to pass over here will be divided by 2, and whatever if the remainder is equal to 0, that means yes, the number is the even, else it is the false. Now it seems there is one more approach, that we can use the bitwise and operators. I hope you are aware about the binary numbers, that how actually the computer works. It converts everything into the binary numbers. So what actually we are going to do is that we are going to use the AND operator. Whatever the number we are going to pass, we are going to just use the AND operator over here, and if it returns the value as 0, then again it will return true, else it will return false. Let me show you with the example that how it actually works. For example, if the number is 15, then we know that we can represent the number 15 as 1 1 1 1. And if we are going to perform a bitwise operation between the 15 and 1, so you know that the AND operators, if the value is 1 and 1, then AND operator returns 1. If it returns 1, then we can say that the number is odd, else if it returns 0, we can say that the number is even. Let me show you in the code. We can just replace this modulus 2 by AND 1 operator. The computer directly converts the number into the binary number, and we are going to check whether the AND operation between the number and the 1 is evaluates to be 0. That means if the number evaluates to be 0 totally, then the number is the even, else if there is 1 bit, then the number is odd. So we can just run this program and let's check. So you can see the output is false over here. And if we change the number to the even number, let's suppose 66, then the output evaluates to be false. Why so? Oh, here it has creates the brackets. That why using the brackets is the best approach always. Now it will return true. Yeah, so 66, 67 is an odd number, so it is returning false. And if we replace that's 56, then it is going to be returned true. I hope you get the logic. Let's